Well, going by that chanting, we are in another Spyro the Dragon part of a playthrough for PlayStation, emulated on a PS3 via the PSN store. Indeed. So, where are we going to today? Well, since that guy was a jerk and blocked us off, I guess we'll go to the high caves. Very high up. I'm guessing. If I had to take a, I am a guessing man. 500, 3 dragons, and some 2 eggs, I think it said. Oh, look at these guys. They're dressed. Thanks, Wind Wizard. So this is a pretty big level, and there is some obstacles in this level that we have to overcome. But I believe in Spyro, and by that I mean I believe my past self. So I hope everybody enjoyed the little break with the Lisa part. Just change it a little bit, and I had it all set up and whatnot, so I figure why not. And this is actually gonna be the last Spyro part before I have to do another recording session.
Something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
It's giving me a headache. Where did that NPC had different music than the actual level itself? Anyway. But yeah, this is the last Spyro part from the previous recording session. I usually do decent sessions when I record just because my capture device is a little odd. I do need to buy one at some point. I'm probably going to... Let me think. Sorry, I got a little list over here of the games I've got planned out. Spyro might be possible. It might be possible that Spyro the Dragon is going to be the last game I'm going to record with this capture device. If I don't beat that game that I got planned for the summer, a little summer surprise down the line. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I talked about it before, but I won't say it right now. A little scary with these moving platforms here. But that's okay. Spyro ain't no afraid no heights, even though he can die from heights because he can't fly. Well, no, he can't fly. Interesting. Just a little nook over here, just for decoration. It's a very nice decoration, though. But yeah, this world is pretty big, pretty big. Luckily, the fairies do catch our fall in certain spots, so that's good at least. Ooh, purple one. Pink gun. Say, this is the normal exit, which we're not going to do right now. Cedric.
Try combining supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
And if you dance like me, that's just bonus points. I'm Cedric, by the way. Looking around, making sure we don't miss nothing. I don't want to miss a gym here and then hunt like an hour at this level because I don't know where it's at. Another dragon over there. Actually, Spyro, it's probably best to jump from that higher altitude, but what do I know? You're gonna be seeing this quite a bit, actually. Now, these fairies always takes us to the same spot. Ajax.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Indeed. Thank you, Ajax. Yeah, so there's some insects here that we can't ram normally, nor can we breathe fire on them. We have to use supercharge. to get rid of them. And if we're going for 100%, we got to do it because they do carry gems, treasures. I keep calling them gems. Some popping music going on here. Oh. There you go, Spyro. I knew I could trust you. Or, I knew I believed you. I don't know. I'm talking nonsense. Oh, come on, Spyro. Almost. You almost got it. There you go, buddy. You like those fireworks like a champ. I see an egg thief. Usually when it comes to the bigger levels in Spyro 1, probably the hardest thing to do is what to do next. Like, your mind can just like, oh, over there, over there, over there. Which, you know, a lot of people, you know, do that in open world games. And that's what, you know, by design. You go over here, go check this out and whatnot. Open world games are pretty popular nowadays, I do believe. I think I have seen it a trend that some people are kind of getting a little tired of it. But I see that more as the older generation video gamers. Like, my era and before me. Are kind of, a little tired of it. But then again, you know, I mean, at least all the people I know that's saying that, they don't overly hate it, you know, every day or anything. They're just like, it's not my thing. I'm just gonna play these games that are more my type. And there are still games that are linear and whatnot that are still coming out. Or, you know, games that are, you know, Metroidvania kind of stuff, which is a little more open-ended, but not, you know, not like open world. For me, it's a case-by-case basis. Like, you know, I like Fallout 3. I like games like that. You know, and I also like linear games. You know, I like linear RPGs. So anything that's been going on lately? Well, the virus is still a thing, unfortunately. I mean, it's gonna be a thing for a while. Like, I'm of the belief that this is probably gonna be a year-long thing. At worst. I think the worst-case scenarios we're gonna be expecting is this whole year. But I always expect the worst, so the worst doesn't happen, if that makes any sense. Oh, we got a little too much air there, Spyro. But, that's just my silly opinion. I'm also in a belief, a lot of people do believe it too, that, it's probably not going to be as many cases during the summer. But, you know, once the summer is over with, it's going to, you know, just come in full force again. And at the time of me recording this, voiceover in this, the U.S. has the most cases of the virus as of now, which, I mean, it's unfortunate that any country has to have a lot of cases, but, I mean, the United States, it's just, there's... It just sucks. Just the whole situation and the virus itself. It just sucks. It really sucks. I'm still fine though, so you know, I'm keeping the fight going. I'm still working. I am I work at a grocery store. I said it multiple times. I work at Walmart. I work at Walmart, and Walmart's still open. We're still pushing through, you know, we're trying to help out the best we can. We can only work with what we get. Unfortunately, they did cancel our delivery truck for tonight. Yeah, tonight, Friday night. So, hey, we just don't have stuff, unfortunately. We're hanging in there, though. We're doing the best we can. We're trying to help as many people as possible. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, Jesus, this bug. This bug man. Ugh. That didn't look natural. Oh, I wonder if you could actually get damage boosted back up there through that little hole. Alright, we gotta try to get rid of these bugs. In more positive note, I've been streaming. Been streaming a little bit more. And I have a definite schedule now. I firmly believe this. Every Sunday morning, I will be streaming. At the very least, I'll be streaming once a week. And I think Sunday morning is the best. Now, I mean, it's possible that I will stream more during the week, but Sunday mornings are a definite. And it's going to be between 2 to 3 hours sessions. Currently, I have been doing Death's Hangover, which is a very interesting take on Breakout. And, I'm regretting fighting that boss again, but that's a different thing, you know. And, I reworked the random wheel to... Basically, I kind of started fresh. Because most of the stuff on that wheel, I noticed, as well as the list going up to the wheel, was really all Steam games. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there was other stuff on there too. But, I decided, let me refresh this. Let me randomize the list, so that way it's not just all my Steam backlog. And it turned out to be a really good mix. So I'm kind of, it's gonna be interesting what's gonna come after Death's Hangover. And I made a big list before I even started putting things on the bill. So, you know, I got like PS2 games and all kinds of crazy stuff. Anything that I can anything that I can stream, you know, there we go. And yeah, it's up for cars, and I want to try to beat. I do mean to keep that commitment. Like, I want to beat as many games as possible. And that was another thing too. I kind of took off some games that I don't think had endings, but I left a few on there that seem like games that don't have endings, but that are silly and goofy. I did leave those. Took off a few challenge runs. The Disgaea challenge runs is still staying. The Defenders of Earth challenge run. And then the Final Fantasy IV randomizers are still on there too. I'm just gonna re-randomize them whenever they get drawn, so that way it's up to date at the very least. And yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty much it with that. But I did keep stuff on the wheel that was done previously. And oh, this fairy's gonna kiss us and make us super breath. Now we can actually kill these spiders. And just like that. Cool. But yeah, I left things on the wheel that are either sort of requests or were sessions that I've done previously, you know, like King Arthur, Sonic Boom. Those are on the wheel. There was a game that a company...
Look, there he is right there.
Thank you.
Spyro, what up, baby?
I don't know why that commercial makes me laugh. But, yeah, and then there's some games that were requested from, believe it or not, a developer. I think it was a boss situation, but I still gotta look at the game. You know, stuff like that. You know, anything that was requested is on the wheel. And then there was one game that, funny enough, not too long ago, was taken off Steam, but I still own it. So I can still play the full version, but it was by the request of the developer to take it off of Steam, so I went ahead and just made that a priority on the wheel itself, so. Anyway, tangent talk. We're playing Spyro the Dragon. And, oh, look at this guy. Looking at his egg. This one I have a little difficulty with, if I'm not mistaken. Just because, you know, we're circling a big body of water. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I usually like to go on these tangents. Just, you know, kind of like vlogs, I guess, in a way. Now that I don't think about it. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that was a little difficult. And that looks like that is everything for this level. Neat. Alright, so welcome to Updates with Dishabomb Pal, Part 9. But, thanks for everybody checking out, and look forward to more Spyro in the future.